Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest of today's video. It's Tuesday. On Tuesdays, I try to test my palate, and there's no better way to do that than a mystery beer. This one's courtesy of Ross. Thanks so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. It could be anything. Ross has sent definitely like different kind of beers for mystery beers. So yeah, super excited to see what this is. Or try to figure out what it is and then see what it is. That's pretty dark looking. I don't know. All right, so I mean, it definitely looks like a stout. It's really dark brown into black, almost like a little bit of a red tint to it. About a finger and a quarter ahead, dark mocha relatively, or mocha. Somewhat compact bubbles. I don't know, it looks like a big stout. Let's get the aroma. It's roasty. I wouldn't go as far as like smoky or peaty, but it's a very roasty smelling beer. It's got that wood, but it's mulch, not barrel aging. So it has this earthy, roasty, like wet mulch smell. Some chocolate there as well. I could see this like... Right now, I'm thinking that it's a black IPA, but it could be like a Russian Imperial Stout that has a good amount of that smokiness, and because it smells like there might be a little bit extra hops for just a stout. I don't know. I'm super curious. It smells great though. Like I really like this aroma. Whatever this ends up being, it smells really good. It's gonna say glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Ross. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm going to say this is more black IPA to me than Russian Imperial Stout. And yeah, there's some of that roast there for sure. A little bit of chocolate. And yeah, there's this other flavor that's making me think it's the hops in this. Maybe a kiss of orange. It's a little thinner than I think stouts like this would be. So yeah, I'm thinking this is a black IPA. Probably around 7% alcohol. Although I don't taste any alcohol. That's just me kind of going off everything else. It's again, like the aroma. The taste is really good. I'm trying to, like, is there an adjunct I'm missing? I'm kind of hung up on that in my own head. Seven and a 0.5% black IPA. And there's a decent amount of chocolate, but yeah, I don't think this is a stout. All right, let's see. Moors. 8.3%. And it's Imperial Porter. Interesting. Moors Brewing Company, Chicago, Illinois. Cool can art. In AD 711, Tariq ibn Ziyad led Moors of Berber descent across the Strait of Gibraltar between Africa and Europe, conquering Spain for the next 700 years. They introduced new scientific techniques to European culture, including a distillation and fermentation process that produced what they called alcohol. This beer pays homage to the rich, untold history of our African ancestry and the original craftsmen that made this happen. That's very cool. Yeah, so I was under on the ABV. It's a porter, and it's a pretty roast. Like, here's what I did well. Like I said, it was thinner than I think stouts are, and I'm not trying to get into an online thing. What's the difference between porters and stouts? To me, porters are thinner. So I definitely identified that, the roasty element. I do think there's an uptick in hops, but not super aggressive, so I think that's something I did poorly. Is I put overemphasis on the hop presence to think it was a black IPA. And in hindsight, it's not bitter that way. It's more bitter with the roasty chocolate. Hops are contributing, obviously. So that's like, as I'm now knowing what this is, that's what I'm kicking myself about. But yeah, I mean, I nailed the thinness versus a stout for sure. The roastiness for sure. This is very roasty. So, I mean, I'm coming off of where I nailed one, and I was hoping to, do another one where I nailed it. Did some stuff well, some stuff poorly. For me, C plus, probably where I'm landing for how I did on this one. But how do you guys feel about it? And also just really good if anyone, I don't know, this would be so random for someone from Moors to be watching a mystery beer just for fun, and then it being one of their beers. But if anyone from Moors is watching, this is a really nice Imperial Porter. Have you guys ever had this beer before? Oh, thanks again, Ross. I really appreciate it. This was super fun. You guys ever had this beer before? Anything else from Moors? Anything else you want to tell me about? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.